coming up in this read. Yes, what it is that you're trying to manifest, it is coming through. It just might not be happening as quick as you'd like. That's all. Sagittarius, let's get into your August reading. Any information that you need, as always, you can find it in my pinned comment and in my description box below. If you're cross-watching for a Sagittarius, then please switch over the roles, because I could be speaking directly to you. So the energy, sometimes it can be interchangeable, okay? And please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means it is not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. You only take what's resonating specifically for you, and you leave what doesn't for another individual, okay? Please also do respect the tarot and approach it with patience, an open mind, and without expectations. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, so Sag, what is going on for you? You've got number 19, flexible. Okay, so you're this is all about being adaptable, okay? Your plans might not go completely as expected. However, the end result is going to be as you expected, but how you get there is going to be ever so slightly different, okay? So that's why you're being asked to be flexible and be adaptable, right? It says be open-minded and adaptable, be willing to learn new things, and a happy compromise. So everybody is going to get the result that they're happy with at the end of the situation, okay? The main message to focus on with this one for you, Sag, is do not feel disheartened if initially something isn't panning out the way that you imagined it to, okay? Definitely don't give up. Don't fall into the trap of feeling helpless or hopeless just because it hasn't quite panned out how you exactly imagined it, right? Anybody will tell you. Like, if you were to personify the universe, you would discover really, really quickly that the universe, and I am laughing because, like, I'm speaking from personal experience here as well. If you were to personify the universe, you would discover super quick that the universe does have a bit of a twisted sense of humor, as I like to say. Ultimately, though, do keep that in mind, okay? So you're, let's put it in the simplest of terms as possible. So your image of success could be a lot different from the actual success that you receive, okay? So be flexible, be adaptable. I'm not going to say don't be afraid of change, because you're okay with change. You're Sagittarius. You're all about instigating change, instigating new things. You're very you're okay with taking the initiative, basically. I mean, you're fire. So I'm not going to say that to you, but this is more about don't be afraid to instigate something new. I'm also noticing as well, I got distracted there because it's a strange one. You see this egg, and then you see this person who is doing a handstand on this egg. Well, the weird thing that I've just noticed is that there's this blueness which can indicate cold. Now, either someone has got Raynaud's, welcome to the club, with those blue sort of purple hands, or this could be like a freezing effect. So when you think about the symbology of an egg, new life, new beginnings, a promise of an abundant future, that sort of energy. And then we've got these like cold hands touching the egg. So it's indicating that your success, whatever you imagine your success to be, it is assured, it is on its way, but there's a freezing that's going on at the moment. So it might not happen as quickly as you would like, because it's just not quite ready yet. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling with that particular imagery, with that one. So yeah, be flexible, go with the flow. Okay, right, so I'm going to see if we can pull further in on this particular energy for you. Can we have 3 cards, please, for Sagittarius? Oh. Oof. Sagittarius, your first card out, the Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius energy, followed by the Page of Cups. It's water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have 1 more, please, for Sag. Thank you. And the 2 of Wands, Aries energy. Right, and at the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Coins, Capricorn. Take the zodiac information with a grain of salt, okay? There could be placements in your chart, in someone else's chart. Oh, excuse me. Or they could be character traits of somebody as well, all right? They might mean absolutely nothing at all to some of you. Don't worry about it. Right, the 7 of Cups underneath there and Justice, right? Okay, so an overall feeling of something being unfair or you being treated unfairly. Definitely back to the drawing board with something for someone as well. So it can, like, it all depends on your perspective, doesn't it? Sometimes this can pull up feelings of like someone plotting. That could be positive or negative. I feel that this is you though, Sag. I feel that you've gone back to the drawing board and you're trying to plot, okay, well, that thing didn't quite work out as expected, so what can I do instead? How can I improve my chances? How can I do things better or make things better, right? So that's not bad intent at all. That's literally just someone who is trying to better themselves in every way that they can. Definitely trying to I don't want to overuse the word manifest, but yeah, trying to manifest what you imagine in your mind into your physical reality, and then feeling like, okay, shit, well, that didn't work. What can I do instead? You know, so you are being flexible. I feel that what you don't see that's coming in towards you, though, Sag, is your plan A, should we call it? It is actually coming into fruition. It is. And it's similar to the Taurus energy, because their read this month was how they manifested something accidentally. They assumed that it wasn't working out for them, so they focused on something else instead. And guess what happened? Because they released expectations of the end result by focusing on something else instead, they actually ended up getting what it was that they were trying to manifest into their physical. Like the universe responded to that because they had released expectations. So I'm feeling a really similar vibe here with your particular read as well, Sag, okay? But yours is slightly different because underneath everything else that's going on, you can kind of feel that your plan A, it is going to work out. It is. Like, you can feel that. It's just taking a wee bit of a, you know, it's just taking a wee bit longer than what you would ideally like it to, right? You've got really, really good news that's coming in here towards you that pertains to either love, romance, or children. With the Page of Cups, incredibly good news, in fact, for a lot of you, because it came out right next to the Wheel of Fortune. The Page of Cups, it's important to remember that pages pertain to new paths. Usually they are bringers of positive news, or invitations they can be as well. It can be an apology. So for those of you who are expecting an apology, it's indicating that you're likely to be receiving it. But I will put a footnote here for some of you. Do not put your own healing process on pause while waiting for an apology that you might not ever receive, okay? So this can be apologizing to yourself, apologizing for being so heavy-handed with yourself as well. You need to take it in context for your own specific situation, all right? Because while I am an intuitive reader, your intuition is what stands, okay? Your own intuition comes over and above your reader's intuition. So whatever that means for you specifically, then that's going to be your message. And then you've got decisions to be made as well with the Two of Wands. So for some of you, are you going to be receptive and accepting of this particular apology? For those who are receiving an apology, I can tell you that it is coming from a good place because it's covered by the Wheel of the Year, Wheel of Fortune. I'm not seeing the devil energy, right? But I am feeling that sort of devil energy in the way of like desire specifically. Someone has a desire to speak, and speak specifically from their heart, and to tell you from their heart, again, cups energy, heart, emotions, connections, feelings, love, intuition, someone feeling really, really sensitive, like they are speaking from their heart. Okay, so take it for what it is. I'm going to pull more information for you. Can we get further into this, please, for Sag? One for one for Sag, thank you. Change. We did mention change, didn't we? And we've got change underneath the Wheel of Fortune. It's beautiful. So yeah, it's a positive change, a positive turnaround. I'm feeling somebody is doing everything that they can. It could be you, could be someone else that you're dealing with. Take it as it resonates. Somebody is doing everything that they can to turn their life around, and they have started the process with themselves. It's absolutely beautiful. You have the Tower underneath the Page of Cups. Now the Tower in Lenormand, it works differently from the Tower in traditional tarot. This can indicate government buildings in really important places that usually pertain to something to do with the law. So like lawyers, solicitors, council buildings, that sort of thing. And then you've got Journey at the bottom of that deck as well. So lots of movement. I don't know if you can hear the sirens in the background, but that's confirmation for some of you. Lots of journeys, lots of change, and I feel I need to get more information on this Tower. You've got new additions with the Stork as well. So somebody could be expecting a baby or just a new addition into the family. So that could be a new pet, a new dog, a new kitten. Because remember, family and additions to the family, that means lots of different things for lots of different people. Okay, it's not always about children and babies, but it certainly can be. There's a message, see with this Stork, about seeing something from a higher vantage point as well. Ooh, I don't know what's going on with my throat. Yeah, but Storks, they tend to build their nests super, super high up, okay? So you're seeing things from a higher vantage point, and it's a very protective energy as well. Can you tell us about this Tower for Sag, please? Thank you. Oh, it's your major arcana, Temperance, with the King of Cups. Okay, so yeah, if you're waiting for some kind of confirmation from your local government, your local council, whatever the case might be. Someone in authority, if you're waiting for some kind of confirmation, you're going to be receiving it, and it's indicating that you're going to be receiving really good news as well. Very good news. That's the garden, so that's symbolic for a public place. You could be meeting somebody in a public place, somebody that you've been speaking to, someone that gives you good vibes. You might have met someone online and agreed to meet them only at a public place. You could be traveling to go meet them. They could be traveling to come and meet you. But again, there's something about a public place. Now, the garden in Lenormand is similar to the Six of Wands in traditional tarot. So that's like public places, public acknowledgement, something to do with success. So things look really, really positive. You could have met somebody on a train while you were traveling to see someone else. You could have met a stranger on a train, and like something could have clicked between you. Or if you're about to go on a train journey, the chances are quite high that you've got like a destined meeting of somebody while you're taking that journey. So pay attention, Sag, pay attention, because again, with these white owls, that's all about behind the veil energies. So the universe orchestrating something on your behalf here. So yeah, I do feel strongly meeting someone. It does unexpected. Unexpected. Striking up an unexpected conversation with somebody on a train, it's divinely orchestrated. Now, to get back to this energy here with the Page of Cups, the Tower, Temperance, and the King of Cups, as I was saying, that's really, really good news and positive confirmation that's going to make you feel a lot more settled within yourself. Because remember, the King of Cups, yes, it can be about love, but it can also be about how you feel about yourself, because it pertains to emotional maturity, emotional stability, and security. You feeling more emotionally available, not just to others around you, but to yourself as well. You being emotionally available, especially with that being your major arcana. You're giving yourself permission to be emotionally available to yourself. Can you tell us about storks, please? Okay, reversed. Interesting. 9 of Coins reversed and the 3 of Swords reversed. Interesting. Okay, so for those of you who are currently single, it's indicating that you're not going to be single for much longer. For those of you where you are struggling with disappointment, heartbreak for a very, very long time, you were struggling with something that you felt like you were never going to heal from, that you were never going to forgive yourself for, or something like that. The 3 of Swords in reverse is incredibly positive, because again, it's all about you giving yourself permission to no longer harbour resentments either towards someone else specific or towards yourself. So yeah, you're healing. Healing is the meaning behind the 3 of Swords in reverse. It tells about change and Wheel of Foot. Thank you. 5 of Swords. Yeah. Competition, chaos, conflict. Recognizing red flags as and when they present themselves. So I do feel that there have been incredibly difficult lessons that you have gone through, and you've recognized now where the red flags are, where the green flags are, and just basically no longer feeling like you have to compete. That's the change. That is the change. Recognizing that you're good enough, you're plenty good enough. It's just unfortunate that for some of you, you were put in situations where someone else made you feel like you were not good enough. But you've recognized that now for exactly what it is, and that's the major change. You are plenty good enough. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Exactly. That's just reinforcing that particular message. King of Wands. Yep. 9 of Swords. Yep. High Priestess, the Hierophant, the Chariot, the 4 of Wands. Yep. Yeah. You're moving quickly. Very, very quickly, Sag. So you might have been stuck in this 3 of Swords energy for a long, long time, but you're moving quickly out of that now, because you've had a Tower moment. I'm not seeing the Tower, but I'm definitely feeling the Tower moment by means of that personal epiphany that has been life changing and life affirming. It's beautiful. Have a healing message, please, for Sag. There's something about knowledge with the Swords energy as well. It could be you might have started to investigate the behaviours of others to try and make sense of it, to try and figure stuff out. And the more that you were looking into it, the more knowledge you were obtaining, and you were realising, that's what it is. So you can put a title to who they are or the way that they were behaving. Like you can actually put a label on it. What else for Sag, please? Or if that's about personal struggles as well, you can actually put a label or a title on what it was that you were struggling with. Right, so at the bottom of this deck you've got Talisman. That's very sort of Hierophant type energy, okay? It's about lessons, teachers, knowledge, coming into your spirituality as well. Your main message here is number 7, into the unknown. Let's take a look. Okay, trust and all will be revealed. Life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise that you won't know how to deal with. This is one of those times. You're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into unknown territory. So again, it's all about your own perspective. Your perspective is everything. Imagine that you're not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Yeah. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you will be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. It's beautiful. Okay, and I will read the reversed meaning as well, because I believe that giving all of the information is better than just giving half of the information. Okay. Inexperience plus overconfidence can lead you into a dangerous situation for which you're unprepared. Always remember that wisdom comes from experience. Keep an open mind and enter this part of your journey with alert eyes. Do not assume that you know this territory. You may not recognize what is hidden by camouflage. This is not the time for careless adventure. So, with this one, if it's reminding you, Sag, okay, you now know where the red flags are, where the green flags are, because of the experiences that you've been through. So, whenever you get a bad feeling about something, you're going to pay attention to it. Instead of ignoring it, you're going to pay attention to any bad feelings that you get about someone or something. And any good feelings that you get about someone or something, the same thing. You're going to pay attention to it, and you're going to trust in what you feel. Okay, you're going to trust in your survival instincts. What else, please, for Sag? Oh wow, that's loads. Okay, right, so if anyone's interested in crystal healing, you've got lapis lazuli, tiger's eye, unakite, apatite, sodalite and topaz. Okay, so a combination of any of those you might find beneficial for you. And there you go, there's your tower. Do you remember how I said I'm not seeing the tower, but I'm 100% feeling that tower energy by ways specifically of it being that personal epiphany? You've got it right here. Life-changing epiphany or experience. It's a time of big and blessed change for you, and the universe is supporting you every step of the way. Yep. Tiger's eye. Self-confidence. It says through God confidence, but I always use the word universe because I just feel it's more inclusive. Okay, so self-confidence through universe confidence, remembering that you are part of the universe. There is divinity within each and every single one of us. Believe in yourself by believing in the universe working through you. Yeah, exactly. Answered prayers. All of your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. So what was that I was telling you right at the start of your read? Yes, what it is that you're trying to manifest, it is coming through. It just might not be happening as quick as you'd like. That's all. Progress, not perfection. Do not compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. Yeah. So success is very often beyond what the eye, the physical eye, can see. All right. I'm going to show you something in a second. Right, well, I was going to show you, but I can't because I can't find it. It was one of my lovely subscribers that sent it to me in an email, and it was like a little poster, and it was 2 rabbits in a field, and they each have a carrot that's still in the ground, and one of these carrots has got massive big green lush leaves, but you could see that underneath the soil it was just a tiny wee carrot. And then the second rabbit, like the leaves were a lot smaller, a lot more sparse, but you could see that the carrot underneath was massive, right? So the message behind that was, look, success isn't always about what you can just see on the surface, right? So you're being told as well, do not judge yourself by comparing your success to someone else's, and more specifically with this being about your personal journey as well, Sag, don't compare your journey and your experiences to someone else, okay? Topaz, forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. And socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. So that's all about finding your soul tribe, your soul family. Finding people or even socializing with those where they make you feel relaxed and comfortable rather than making you feel like you're constantly in competition. What else, please, for Sag? Oh look, here comes the headfuck hamster with his bag of intrusive thoughts. Ah, don't you just love this little fucker? What an arsehole. Hang on, you're the asshole. Unload the bag of thoughts, my friend. Better off yet, ditch it. Don't carry that shit around. Find peace. I know you can. Yeah. It's beautiful. So yeah, I do need to leave that one there, Sag. If you feel that you can benefit from a personal reading, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Never forget that Tarot's not in charge, okay? It's just a temperature check. You're the one that's in charge. Thank you so much for watching, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.